but like you did bring up something that Vanderbilt hasn't done since when? Like,
ever. They've never beat a top 5 program
never.
in program history.
I've never done that. And I remember sitting at tight end U at Vanderbilt's practice facility and your boys running up. And obviously I see the offensive lineman, we dap up. You got a bunch of cats just ripping around, talking about, oh shit, we this, we that. I'm like, this white guy, what's this guy doing right here? But then they're like, always starting, hey, this Pavia kid. His kid's the truth, blah, blah, blah. Like you get to play Alabama at Vanderbilt. It's a totally different atmosphere. Well, it's still an away game for you guys. Because at this point, we don't have the lore of Diego Pavia and Vanderbilt yet. And so you have this stadium under construction. Nick Saban, or no, this is
Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah, Kalen DeBoer. They come in and you guys put on a clinic. Like it's like they score, you guys go down the field, 8, 9, 10 plays, score again, back and forth, and are able to beat Alabama. Like obviously I've known you a little bit of time and it's always confidence.
100.
But like at what point were you like, holy shit, we're really going to do this? Like it's actually not talk anymore. We're actually going to be able to pull this off.
Like when we won, I would just think like when we pulled the ball and I got like a 12-yard gain and then like the game was over. But like I always thought like we could win. Like that's just how I approach the game though. It's just like if you go in there with the losing mentality, you're screwed already. Mm. And so for me, I don't care if it's Bama, Nebraska,
Michigan.
We don't say the N words.
You got something against Michigan?
I do.
What's up?
Well, Michigan's a great school, but
No
they
doubt.
should be winning more than they should with the cap that they got. Like Dave Portnoy donates to Michigan. I know the NIL's through the roof. Should you not win?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay,
and we won 7 games last year with throwing turned off. Like, if you're talking about, hey, there's multiple phases to an offense, you're going to take off probably like 50% of an offense and still win 7 games and just knock down, drag them out 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
The running back was good though. He should have went higher than what he did in the draft.
You know, he started his first 20 games at the University of Michigan. He was a linebacker.
I did not know
we got to
that.
make this cat a running back.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's solid.
Where's he at now?
Oh, come on, T.
I think he went to the Jets. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I mean, listen, tough year. We win the national championship. You must have forgot about that in 2024. And then we go into this past year, yeah, we had some difficulties at quarterback. Not going to come at the boys at all. We had a hard time tossing the ball over the yard. It was bad. It was not great. Now we got this cat, Bryce Underwood, who apparently is the second coming. I'm a little nervous about that, but like you've got to assume at the very least we're going to be a little bit better.
I think he
in
has
the
a high
throwing
ceiling.
categories we were last year, because I think our defense is going to be really good.
Yeah, I think he'll be really good too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you met him before?
No, I haven't, but like I've seen in some of my boys that know him, they say he's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Your guys' confidence is obviously very high coming off of last year. You had an incredible year, iconic, best in program history, really. First time you guys ever beat a top 5 program in the program's history at home against Alabama. You guys go down to Bear Bryant Stadium this year. You, in your brain, you think the outcome's going to be the same?
For sure. I have no doubt. Like we got the guys to go do it. We got the firepower. We got the depth. Got the defense, the offense. Like we would be selling ourselves short if I was to sit here and tell you like we don't have the faith to go win the national championship.
You boys are thinking natty.
Yeah.
You guys are sitting here in your offseason program. You're thinking national championship. I don't want to be rude. That's a very high expectation for you guys. If you guys don't win a national championship, is that a disappointment?
For sure. You win 10 games in the SEC, you're in the tournament, and then it's anyone's game.
And you like you.
I like me over everyone.
I love the chip he has on his shoulder.
I do
with it
too. Because when he talks, you're like, hey, he plays for Vanderbilt, but like low key the way he's talking, I believe everything he's saying. It's got to be hard too when you're doing things at Vanderbilt that haven't been done in a long time. You're essentially reviving an entire program.
Bro, you guys are carrying the goalpost down fucking Broadway.
Yeah, that was where I was going to go with that. Like you beat Alabama, and you take the goalpost and you march that thing all the way down to the Cumberland River. Like what? Where were you during that?
Yeah,
are you
viral?
Rushing the field, get in the locker room, like, hey, let's speed up this speech. I got to go.
Boys gotta go have a little bit of fun.
Because that's a long ass way down to Broadway.
Yeah.
No, it is. My brothers and my family are like really crazy, like crazy in a good way. But like, and I'll tell you guys a story how crazy they are. But like, they were like, bro, hurry that shit up. Like, we gotta fucking bounce. They literally Sunday, the day after, they literally opened the bar and ended the bar, like, until it was closed. And it was just like, bro, these guys are wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, obviously you want to join them and stuff, but you got responsibilities. So that's what makes it hard. Obviously they're only in town for like a few days and then they go back.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had some really good times this year for sure.
How was that night? Kate, you can talk about it too, but the night you guys do beat Alabama and take them down, and the city is just absolutely on fire.
We all went to Broadway.
Let's pretend we're all retired. Just pretend we're all retired.
You sure?
And, yeah. And relive the glory day
Are we sure we want to do that?
Taking down the Crimson Tide.
Just a team that's won, 41 of those 43 national championships.
Oh.
Like,
It was a good time.
you get the 12-yard gain. The game is over.
Game's over.
All
I knew it
15
was
Vanderbilt
over.
fans are on the field. They
Come
are.
on now.
Dude, hey, let's live in reality. Like, you guys are playing away games
like-
at home,
it was like
and that's
35.
changing because of you guys.
This is 35. Not
He is at
15 is-
35.
15. That's
Like, people are juiced the fuck up.
Look at that kid. Kid's
Yeah.
getting after it right there.
They're loving it, dude.
17.
This kid 17's got the same size legs as me. Like, he's getting after it, bro. But I'm just saying, like, these fans stormed the field. You are now probably realizing, like, we've done something for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Like, this is incredible.
We've been in spots where you win just a fucking massive game and the vibes are absolutely psychotic.
Psychotic.
I really didn't. It didn't hit me until like a week after, like maybe after we beat Kentucky or something. Like, it really didn't hit me until then. But that night was jumping for sure. I mean, we went to Barstool. The whole top was rented out for us. We stayed up so late that night, and then they thought we were gonna lose to Kentucky. Beat them the next week too, but that's when I got hurt. But I feel like God kind of gave me a signal right there. It was like, hey, you can't just go out and party when you have a big wins. Like, I'm gonna give you more big wins. Just, you can't party like that.
Yeah.
And so that's like for this year. You know what I mean? That's why he gave me another year.
Yeah.
So it's get it right this time.
How was the experience from your vantage point?
Because, offensive linemen, they're like,
Yeah.
we're getting the fuck.
Yeah.
We're getting after this. Bud
Yeah.
Lights.
Yeah.
It was good. I don't even know if he knows this, but I lasted an hour and a half at the bar. Like, it was a quick night for me, and that doesn't happen very often. And so I was getting after it pretty hard. But not like the field rush stuff. Like, he was probably the calmest in the huddle, which is surprising. Once he got that first down, there was some antics on the field everybody knows about, but we were kind of all the huddle.
You talking about when nobody did the shove or kicked the ball or hit the ball?
We
or
had the
whatever?
ball kick,
The safety, yeah?
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the push in the face, and I had only played that drive. Like, I sat for 3.5 hours the whole game, and then got in on the 4-minute drive to get the first downs and win the game against the number 1 ranked team, and I was like, oh shit, like, my knees hurt already getting in a stance.
Yeah.
And so all the antics, whatever, he gets the first down, face pushed in the ground. I kind of ran after it a little bit, but like, we got back in the huddle. He's like, all right. Like, we got to get this snap. Because it's victory. And he was the most calm one. And then the field rush went to the locker room, and everyone's like in the locker room, like, all right, let's get out of here. Like, we got some stuff to handle.
Yeah.
Dude, talk to me about the emotion of a field rush. Like, as a player, I only got to experience that, I think, one time, and that's when we beat Ohio State.
Mhm.
And it is like the most electric feeling in the entire world. When all the fans are on the field, they're jumping, they're grabbing you, they're pulling you.
Yeah.
You essentially feel like the biggest star in the world for a moment. Like, what was that like for you guys?
It was nuts. I had all my boys there too. I wasn't trying to lose that football right there.
That
was the
I'm sure
one?
people were trying to get it too.
That was
People
the
trying
one.
to snipe that thing.
And then NIL now, like, my jersey sold for like 40,000.
That jersey?
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why didn't you keep the jersey?
Huh? I should have.
You know the guy that has it, though, right?
Yeah. It's one of those guys that I know, and he's a good people dude.
He's a good guy. Good enough guy to give it back to you.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. A check for $41,000. Good people, man.
What was for you your best freestyle, most memorable style play for yourself, where you kind of went off the whiteboard and made something happen the coaches weren't expecting it?
At New Mexico State, we're playing against UTEP, and it's like 2-minute drill, and I call my own play and I do all verts, and I'm thinking I'm about to hit this seam up to Eli, but like the safety closes it, so I spin out. I'm rolling left, full speed. This kid our boy. So if we're going that way, he comes back and then goes back, and I do like a 40-yard dime on the money over the shoulder, and he just gets cracked.
Let's fucking go, dude. What Cade, for you, what's this man like in the huddle? Any moments that stand out?
Yeah. So my first play of the Alabama game, it like stands out to me of all of them. We're on the goal line and we're running one of our goal line run schemes, and it's a 2-play scheme. So we're either running one play or the other, and we hear it because of the cadence. We know which play we're running. And it was my first play of the game, and he's tired as hell from the drive before. And so he's like, ready, break. And I was like, all right. So I kind of just followed the guy I knew I needed to follow. And I think I just down blocked because I didn't know the play. But that's normally like how he is normally really calm, normally really collected. Like, all right, guys, like, got to get the first here, whatever. This quarterback stuff, they got to command the huddle. But that play stands out to me just because he's spitting everywhere. And, I had no idea what the play was.
Got to get the shit out, make some checks when we get to the line.